Hey, Sage. What's up, Sagittarius? Ayo, Sage. It's blazing outside. Sagittarius, it's so hot outside, y'all. When I got off of work and I went outside for a couple minutes, I was like, yo, this is the type of weather where you don't come out unless it's early in the rising or late in the evening when the sun goes down. What's up? Next to you, Sage. How you doing? Something could be right next to you. Somebody could be right next to you. Or you want to be next to somebody, Sagittarius. It's interesting. I heard for you, fish, grits, and pimp shit. Sage, you could be eating fish and grits. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, Sagittarius. So the first time I went to Jacksonville in my adult age, I was dating this girl and her mom, she was from Jacksonville. Her mom made us fish and grits. I had never had it before. And this was years ago. This was a little over maybe 10 years ago. And since then, I've been hooked, okay? But what's up, Sagittarius? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. Yeah, you could be traveling to Florida. Jacksonville, Florida could be significant. Jackson, that name could be significant. The Ville, okay? That just made me think of Dreamville. So, it could be about a dream, Sagittarius, okay? You could be connected to Dreamville, okay? But let's see, Sage, what's up with you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Sagittarius? I pray that you're well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. If you're new, what's good? Hello. If you're returning, what's goody? Tribe. Excuse my puppy. Sagittarius, I love animals, okay? Charge to the game. I like me some animals. But nonetheless, we're going to pick up on your reading intuitively. Let's see. Looks like the moon is still in Gemini, Sage. You could be connecting to a Sagittarius. A Gemini. Wow, that is so interesting. The moon goes into Cancer tomorrow. Could be connected to a Cancer. We have a new moon on the 25th. Yeah. The Islamic New Year begins on the 26th. So somebody here could be part of the Islam faith, or the Muslim faith. Okay, just heard the nation. But nonetheless, what's up? Okay. Hey, Japan. That's what's up. I was just talking about Japan. My son wants to go to Japan, Sage. It's a very expensive trip. Okay. Sheesh. Anyways, enough of that. Sagittarius. Remember, this message will resonate with you. Just take parts of the message that sound like your story. Leave the rest for other Sagittariuses. All right. Okay, let's see what's up. Spirit, what's the intuitive message for the sign of Sage? What would you like to share with Sage on Moon Monday? The color gray could be significant, Sage. This could have to do with peace and balance. You could be neutral in a situation, or you're just remaining balanced. You're peaceful. You're at peace, okay? That's what I'm saying. You could be going to like a cookout, or I just heard pimp shit. Like, you on your pimp stuff? Okay. Yeah, somebody likes the way you move, but let's see. Spirit, what's the intuitive message for the sign of Sage? What would you like to share with Sage today? What is the intuitive message for the sign of Sage? Need to make a decision, Sage. Yeah, this could be about two people, two ideas, two things. You could be connected to a Taurus. Okay, somebody's jealous. Yeah, somebody could be envious of you. Somebody could be from Atlanta. That's interesting because I was called to play Outcast today. So, yeah, there could be a jealous energy around you. There could be a feminine energy who's jealous. You're the masculine energy, so why would there be a female jealous of a man? That's weird. Could be a Taurus. Yeah, because of the way you move here, you could be you could be an outcast. It's like you could be okay with being an outcast here, or like being on your own here. But I'm hearing you going back and forth about something. You're being called to make a decision. Okay, you either have two ideas or two options, or yeah, something about two, duality, or the second house. What's the second house, Sage? Finance, wealth, and personal property. Oh, so this could be a money decision. You could be wanting to make a decision about buying a house or getting a second house, or let's see what's up. What's the situation for Sage? Yeah, well, this pimp shit, like, okay, so you could be juggling two people here, Sage. You being called to make a decision, but you're enjoying it, like you chilling. Let's see, what's the situation for Sage? Bounty hunter. Okay, we're gonna do that again. That's too many. But you have bounty hunter and cleansing. So I'm hearing, yeah, even receipts and okay, that's too many. But cleansing your energy, yeah. So there could be somebody chasing you, or there's a warrant out for you, Sage, or somebody has a bounty over your head, or you have a bounty over somebody's head. You could be chasing somebody. Somebody is hot to you, or somebody here, you're in pursuit. Like, you want to go after somebody. Somebody could, because I saw the tongue out. Okay, so somebody here could get you aroused. Could be this Taurus. What's the situation for Sage? Crushed. Interesting. That keeps coming out a lot. So, Sage, something could have fell apart here. You were learning something, okay? Or you were training for something. You could be feeling sad about something, or something broke. You broke something, or yeah, you feel alone, or there's a crush of yours. Somebody's sad because something fell apart. Somebody feels broken here. Or you do. You've been going back and forth about something. You're being called to make a decision. But let's see, Sagittarius, what's need to make a decision for Sage? What's need to make a decision for Sage? Yeah, judgment. There's two again. This could be about, there could be two exes here. Yeah, somebody could be at a distance from you, at a far from you. Somebody could be protecting you, or yeah, you could be protecting somebody here. You could be doing some sort of mirror magic here. Or you could be watching somebody through a lens or on a screen here. Somebody who's at a distance from you. Yeah, it's like you need to make a decision. It's time for you to call judgment on something. This could be two exes. It definitely looks like a Taurus here, a Scorpio, a Capricorn. Yeah, it's time to bring something to an end here, because I just see it's like you've been living on two ends of the spectrum here, or it's like something seems so far away. Something seems like at a distance from you. For you to see somebody, or what's need to make a decision? Yeah, I see judgment here is being called. Something's coming to an end here, or you're being called to make a decision, bring something to an end. What's need to make a decision for Sage? What's need to make a decision for Sage? Yeah, you could be watching somebody at a distance. The Emperor. Oh, so you could be married here. Yeah, I see you're a boss. You could be an entrepreneur here, very wealthy. Yeah, I see you're very strong. You could be a hunter. Yeah, I see somebody somebody's on the prowl, or somebody likes to hunt, or Sage, you could be this father figure, or you're this boss. You run some sort of empire here. You could be very wealthy. I see you on this platform here. I see you standing strong here. I'm getting king energy, or like pimp shit. Like, yeah. So you could be this boss. You're on this platform here. You're calling the shots is what I'm hearing. So you're being called. It's time to make some sort of decision here. Yeah, you could have been judging an Aries or a Cancer, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Capricorn here. Or you were watching somebody here. Yeah, this could be a crush of yours. What's 2? What's 2? Yeah, I see somebody, they run some sort of empire here. But what's 2? It's like you could have been judging this boss or this empire. What's 2? Yeah, the 2 of Swords. You're making the decision here. My eye is itching. Yeah, you've been indecisive here. I heard the 2 of Swords. Like something, it's almost like you were trying to hook something together. You were trying to bring 2 things together here, or have 2 people hooked on you. Yeah, so I see somebody here, somebody who's sitting on this platform stage. Somebody called judgment. It's almost as if somebody made a decision for you. Because you were going back and forth here with 2 people, or you were thinking about 2 entities. You could be married, but you have a crush here. What's 2? What's 2? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So you want to work with 2. You have 2 ideas here, or you couldn't make a decision. Like, it's like you were trying to bring 2 things together here. You could have been working with a Taurus or a Cancer, even an air sign. Yeah. So it's like you were trying to, somebody here could have a hook. Okay, there could be a husband here. Ace of Swords. That is the truth. 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands. You want to be free of some sort of relationship, or you have some sort of connection. There's the Empress. Wow. Okay, Sage. So you're crushed here. You crushed your wife or this divine feminine here, or you know the truth here. It's like you want to go towards this mother. This is your divine feminine here. Yeah, you have some sort of telepathic connection here. You know the truth here. It's like you want to support somebody, but you were sad, or you felt alone, or it's almost like, yeah, or this feminine energy here. Something fell apart, or somebody, you left your divine feminine alone, or dang, the Chariot card is at the top of the deck. Yeah, okay, this is just too much. A Magician, yeah. So it's like you Sagittarius, 6 of Wands is your energy. So you're in this divine masculine feminine energy here. You're being propelled here towards victory or success here. You have some sort of telepathic connection, or you know the truth here about a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aries, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, it's like you freed yourself. I see you moving on. It's like you're shedding light here. Somebody was trying to manifest judging you, or somebody didn't want to make a decision here about having some sort of new opportunity with you. And so I see you sitting pretty or handsome, or yeah, you could be in your feminine energy here. And I see you're beautiful. You're Venusian here. But it was like you called judgment here on your husband or your wife. Let's see, what is this? The Six of Wands is your energy. So I see you successfully cut out some sort of connection or some sort of relationship. Oh, or you need to make a decision here. It's like you don't want to crush somebody. You don't want to hurt somebody. Your wife. But you want to go towards a relationship here. You have some sort of new idea or new opportunity here. You didn't make a decision here, but you need to. Because the Chariot, I see there's somebody here who's free. Somebody's magical. Somebody's some sort of alchemist. Or you are. What's Judgment? So it's like you could be very wealthy here. You could be married. And you could be watching somebody through a lens. You could have been judging somebody, or you were watching somebody at afar here. Or this masculine is watching you, this husband, or this father, or this boss. Somebody here is like, what's Judgment? What's Judgment for Sage? What's Judgment for Sage? Yeah, the Knight of Swords here. So you're quickly gaining clarity here. So Sage, I see you could have impulsively judged somebody here who you're watching at a distance. Yeah, you didn't want to make a decision here. Now you could be quickly gaining clarity here. Somebody here was trying to protect you, or somebody brought something to an end, being impulsive, or you're being called to make a decision. Yeah, because the Knight of Swords is an impulsive type of energy, moving fast. So you could have did something very fast here. And now it's like you may want to bring an ending here to being this husband, or what's the Emperor? The Game. Queen of Swords. Wow. Yeah, man. You could have quickly cut out, because the Queen of Swords is usually it's like a widow or sage. I see you on this platform here. You need to make a decision, or you're making a decision. I see you're brilliant, you're wealthy, you're strong, you run this empire here. You have clarity here. And it's like you turned your back here. You gain clarity quickly so you can make a decision to call judgment here. You could be doing mirror magic. You run some sort of empire. What's two? Because I see you're looking at looks like a Taurus here. Somebody who is indecisive about having some sort of new opportunity with you. It's like somebody didn't want to make a decision if they wanted to hook up with you or come together with you. What's Two of Swords? What's the Two of Swords? Now I'm hearing like Captain Hook. So somebody didn't want to grow up, or somebody could be growing up. What's the Two of Swords? What's the Two of Swords? The King of Pentacles. Golly, who is all these people? You got the Emperor, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's a Taurus here. Somebody didn't want to make a decision here. Somebody could be very wealthy, or this is you, and you have Taurus placements. Yeah, you could be very stable, very credible here. You're putting your work on display here. You're focused on your money here. It's almost like you turn your back here. If somebody didn't want to come together with you, or somebody didn't want to make a decision about having something new with you. Yeah, or you could be working on, yeah, you're making a decision. You may want to. Now I'm hearing something about property. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Nine of Cups. Sage, you could be in love with a Taurus. or a water sign. Cancer. 2 X's here. Okay, so yeah, you didn't want to make a decision. You didn't want to bring something to an end, but you could be married here. Yeah, you could have been cold to somebody. You could have been judging somebody the way somebody thinks here. Okay. And I see, yeah, 9 of Cups. You could be in love with a water sign, a Taurus. You could be very stable, very credible. What's the Empress? There's the Emperor, the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. What's the Empress? What's the Empress? So you could be working as somebody here, like somebody could be a lawyer or somebody's very credible, or what's the Empress? What's the Empress? Dang. What's the Empress? Yeah, y'all, there's a bunch of different people here. You got the King of Cups. You got the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, and the Empress. Yeah, Sage, you need to make a decision here, okay? There's a lot of people here in your energy. Somebody could be married. It's interesting. So your wife here could be in love with somebody at a distance. It's like somebody wants to be free of this relationship. Could be a Taurus, a Libra, a Gemini, a Pisces, a Virgo. Interesting. Somebody could be in like same sex. Because Sage, you're the masculine energy. But King of Pentacles, King of Cups here, you love somebody at a distance. You want to work with somebody at a distance. But you could be married. And then there's an ex here who could be bitter or cold or... What's the Six of Wands? There's somebody here on this platform. It's like somebody is Venusian. Somebody is beautiful. Somebody here runs some sort of empire. Somebody's in the divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Somebody is brilliant. They are intellectual. They're stable. They have a lot of love to give. You could be in love with this person, but you're married to the Queen of Swords. Or, yeah, you did something quick here. You could have, yeah, you made some sort of judgment impulsively. Now you could be, I don't know what this is. What's the Six of Wands? You made a decision to crush somebody, or you wanted somebody to be sad. This could be somebody that you love. Somebody's at a distance here. You could be watching. Boy, if this is another person, now it's the King of Wands. That's your energy. You got a whole bunch of other people. Okay, so somebody here, there's a couple here. Somebody's married. Then there's these other men, other women. There's just a lot going on. King of Wands, Six of Wands is your energy, Sage. So you could be on some sort of platform here. I see you're being propelled up. And I see this wife. This wife is watching you, judging you. Could be a Taurus, a Libra, or a Gemini. This is somebody here, too, that have love. So you could be bisexual. So there could be men and women watching you. Okay? Or you're watching somebody who's bisexual. And there's a whole bunch of men and women watching this person. Yeah, they're in love, because you could be in love here with 2 people. Or there's 2 people in love with you. Okay? And you could be being called to make a decision. It's interesting, too. Because King of Wands, Six of Wands is your energy. You could be some sort of leader, very attractive. But in this deck, you could be a little frustrated about something, or you're angry about something here. You could be watching your wife. All right, so somebody could be in like a polyamorous relationship or polygamy, whatever it's called. Because King of Wands, I see you looking at this mother or this wife here. Somebody here you have a lot of love for. There's somebody here who's on some sort of platform. They're intuitive, or they're filled with love, and they're very spoiled, and Somebody may like show off their body. They might be a little naked. That could be making you mad. And then whoever this is that you're married to the Queen of Swords. You call judgment here. I don't know what this is. What's the Two of Cups? Yeah, you want to turn your back here to some sort of relationship. It's like you have some sort of new idea here. You want to cut out your wife because you want to have sex. Okay, something about sex. Or I was going to say success. I don't know. What's the Two of Cups? I have no idea what is going on here. There's a lot of people in this reading. What's the Two of Cups? The High Priest. I felt it. So somebody's married. Somebody has mistresses. Somebody here could have... somebody could be bisexual. Okay? And the High Priestess. So you could be in a relationship with like a tarot reader. Or somebody here who is a guide. Or they're clairaudient. Clairvoyant. Somebody could be a psychic here. Or somebody's the keeper of secrets. So somebody knows all this. There's a lot going on here. So, Sage, King of Wands is you could be going towards this wife that you love. You love your wife. We see that. But you turned your back to, you have some sort of telepathic connection here with this mistress. But you want to have success with this mistress. It's like you want to have some sort of connection here, or you were trying to cut through some sort of telepathic connection here, or this is all you. You could be this leader here. You could be this high priestess. Yeah. You could be in your feminine energy. I see you sitting handsome, pretty, whatever. There's a lot of kings here, so there could be same sex. There's a lot of men here. I see women here. You got the Empress, Queen of Swords, the High Priestess. You could be in love here with two people or multiple people. It's like you're not making a decision here about who you want to work with or who you want to hook up with or who you want to connect with. And it's like, but you could be in love with somebody. That's why it says need to make a decision because you know the truth, or somebody knows the truth here about you being in some sort of marriage or some sort of relationship. And you could have impulsively got married, or this could be about a pregnancy. Dog, I don't know what is going on here. What's the Ace of Swords? The Lovers. Okay, so yeah, somebody knows the truth. You have multiple lovers here. You could sleep with men and women. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But Sage, King of Wands, Six of Wands, your energy. Okay, somebody here could feel crushed or sad or broken, or you feel alone here. You have multiple lovers, so I guess that's how you that's how you make yourself feel better here. You go towards somebody who's married, this wife, and this could be somebody that you love, though, somebody at a distance that you love. That's who you go towards. You think about this person. Yeah, this could be a mistress to you, or somebody could have cut off this love with you. Like somebody brought something to an end. This could be one of your lovers here, and this could have crushed you. You could feel sad or broken about this. You could even be a little angry. And then you call judgment here on your husband or your divine masculine energy. Yeah, Queen of Swords is a widow, so you brought something to an end to somebody you're married with, or you need to make a decision about this, or you quickly made a decision here and you called judgment on whoever you're married to. Somebody could be very wealthy, or somebody here is like your boss, or yeah, I choose you. So international player, yeah, pimp shit. That's what I heard. So okay, all right, Sage. So you have a lot of lovers. You got a lot of mistresses here that you think about, that you go towards here. You have success with them, or you want to have success with somebody. It's looking like you want to cut through all of these lovers here. Yeah, it's almost like you want to turn your back here. You could have been thinking about this high priestess or this mistress here, and you may want to go towards somebody here who's a wife. So somebody could be married. So this wife turned their back to this husband. I don't know what this is. I'm not about to be guessing. Yeah. Yeah. Fish, grits, and pimp shit. So yeah, you just, I don't judge, Sage. You just out here doing what you want to do. My eye is itching. What's the magician? This is a lot. What's the magician? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. I mean, that's clear. You're breadcrumbing, or you offer a bunch of people money and gifts. And what's the Chariot? The Magician. So, oh my gosh, my eye is like really itching right now, Sage. So this Cancer took their power back. Somebody could be a master manifester. Somebody is very gifted here. Okay, and somebody is revealing that there's a Virgo here who is like doing money magic, or I don't know. I don't know what this is, Sage. There's a lot going on. All I know is two, it's like something didn't come together here. Yeah. Because the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, there's a lot of money here, but something is not coming together here, or you wanted to work with somebody you're in love with. You could be in love with two different people here. Your wife and this mistress, all right? But you need to make a decision here. I see you on this platform. It's like you have clarity, or you want some sort of empire here, but you turned away. You didn't want to make a decision. It's like you quickly turned away. You didn't want to make a decision here about two people, or two ideas, or two jobs, or whatever this is. Yeah. You could be working with a Taurus, another Sagittarius, or a water sign you're in love with, or you want to have something new with, a house or some sort of property here. But something could have fell apart. You could be angry here because it's like you wanted somebody to be your wife. That's the truth. And you could have been going towards these lovers or these mistresses here. But you have a telepathic connection with somebody else. Somebody you're in love with. And I just see somebody here, they manifested freeing themselves, and somebody could be revealing this. Somebody's very magical in their work. Somebody's very gifted. Somebody's a master manifester here. Or you are. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let me get you an oracle card because my eye is like on fire. Yeah, you could have been breadcrumbing this magician or this alchemist. Somebody who's moving on, you were breadcrumbing this person. You didn't want to offer them any gifts or any money or whatever this is. So somebody, it looks like somebody moved on. And somebody here could be very intuitive. Somebody, you could have an intuitive or a telepathic connection here with the psychic. And you may want to go towards it. Somebody's very successful here. They're very attractive here. Somebody's attracting a bunch of lovers. They're attracting a bunch of love their way. Somebody's spoiled. This could be crushing you or making you sad, or this is you. You got two here. Keep your cool, aligned to your wholeness. So hematite and aquamarine. Hematite is a metallic charcoal that takes its name from the Greek word for blood. Light blood, it's full of iron, and light blood, hematite moves the good to where you need it and takes the bad away from where you don't. Who needs it? Anyone stagnating or spun out on something, like a new crush or a lifelong extensional dilemma. Where to put it? Wherever you are when you realize it's time to come back to earth. When to use it? When you feel stuck. When it's that moon time of the month, when you want to pull energy from the earth below and use it to make big things. Align to your wholeness. Yeah, we're about to have a new moon. So you could be stuck on a new crush. Yeah, crush came out here twice. Something could have crushed you, or you feel sad here because somebody could have cut something off with you, your wife or your husband or whoever this you could have had somebody as a mistress. Somebody they ended something with you. They ended like having sex with you, or Somebody knew the truth that you have multiple lovers here. And this could be somebody you have a telepathic connection with, because it's King of Wands, Six of Wands is your energy. All right, somebody here could even know the truth that you have, you're bisexual or you're asexual, whatever kind of sexual you are. You could have sex with men and women, okay? There ain't no judgment here. It says keep your cool. Yeah, you need to make a decision. So if you're bisexual, I mean, at least be open about it. Like, I don't know. What is it? Aquamarine is fancy type for blue beryl, and it's powerful coolant for the head and the heart. Who needs it? Those who run hot, Sage, that's you. Fire signs, anybody hanging onto an unspoken burning desire. Where to put it? Wherever you need to turn that whisper into a primal scream, or if that's a little over dramatic, wherever you want to speak clearly and calmly from the heart. When to use it when you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let it go, or when you're feeling a little too en fuego for polite company. Ice yourself down with Aquamarine's cold shower vibe. So yeah, you might need a cold shower, Sage, okay? But this is specifically for you, okay? So yeah, you could be holding on to some sort of desire to somebody here who didn't make a decision about you, or you got all these lovers here. You know the truth. Somebody has a bunch of lovers here. This could be your baby father or your baby moms or whatever. But I see there's a disconnect here. Apparently you feel some type of way about a disconnect here, but you could be married. So it's time for you to make a decision. It's time to bring something to an end here. All right, or somebody's making a decision. They're bringing something to an end because you're married, or somebody's taking their power back, or I don't know. I'm going to leave that there. All right, till next time. Peace.